So this one is Tic-Tac-Toe, and the nice thing about this is you have multiple positions on the same page. Now, I know many of you have mixed groups, which I do too, and you can still play the Tic-Tac-Toe game with mixed groups. So say I have a student working on M, a student working on their B sounds. What I'll do is each student has their own paper, and they get to play with each other. So maybe let's start with the kid who's working on his B sounds. Maybe he'll start playing, and he takes a turn and he draws an X over the bow tie, and so he has to say bow tie 5 times. And then the student that's working on M, maybe they draw an O on the boot. The student who's working on the B sound has to say boot 5 times. And then the student who's working on the M sound can pick any one of these pictures and say it 5 times, and then vice versa. So when they complete this game, they'll work on this one together. So that way you're still getting in all the trials, but they get to play games with each other, or you play it if it's just one student. If they're not working on these medial or final positions, or if they're only working on one position, what I recommend doing is laminating the sheet for them, and that way they can play and they can erase it and then they can start over for that game. But usually if you play 2 games, it will take about half session. So you can probably get 4 games in for a 30-minute session. That's usually what I do. Another way, instead of putting an X over it, you can have them color it instead if you don't laminate it. And that is how I play the Tic-Tac-Toe game. Now for the language sets, I just have them complete whatever language task is on there. So, for example, the describing smell, I would have them describe something that by its smell, or maybe describe 3 things by their smell. And so it's just completing language tasks just like you would with articulation.